Hi, my name is Christian, and today I'll be demonstrating how to control a bleeding cut and how to use proper safety with gloves. Julie here will be the one that is injured, and she has a cut on her hand. So the first thing that you'd want to do is ask her if she consents to me helping her out. So my name is Christian Marin, and I am first aid certified. May I assist you with the cut? If she says yes, and if she's responsive, you can go ahead and start cleaning your hands to put the gloves on, sanitizing them. Usually it'd be soap and water, but for the purpose of this video, I'll be using a hand sanitizer. If your patient is unresponsive, then you'd want to call out for somebody else to help and call 911, or you can use your phone to call 911 yourself and put them on speakerphone, and they will guide you through whatever needs to be done. While you're putting on your gloves, you can ask her to verify where the cut is. So could you tell me where the cut is? Is that the only cut that you have?
Yeah.
Okay. As she's responding, you're putting on your gloves, and you're getting everything that you need to control the bleeding on the hand and making sure that you have all the things necessary. So first of all, we want to clean the cut because, well, we want to inspect the cut. We want to inspect the cut. Don't touch the cut. We want to make sure that no arteries have been cut. We want to make sure that there's no objects inside the cut that we need to take care of before we start wrapping it. And from the looks of this, it is a clean cut. There's no arteries or objects, no arteries cut or objects inside of the cut. So we're good to move on and start cleaning out the cut to make sure that it is properly clean. So first, we don't want to touch the cut, but we want to make sure that we clean all around it. Okay, now that you have that done, you want a gauze to go on the cut and put pressure on there. Once we put pressure, we want to hold pressure there until the bleeding stops. If you see that the bleeding doesn't stop, then we want to add another gauze on top of it, so we don't remove the first one, because the first one could have already stopped the bleeding, and we don't want to aggravate it again and make her bleed more. So the next step would be to wrap up the cut. So if you wouldn't mind putting pressure on there while I get this out. Usually you'd be using some other type of band-aid, but this is the only thing I have for the purpose of this video. This is gonna work. Stand by. Okay. So we want to cover it, go over it once or twice at the bottom, and then keep on going up, making sure that there is enough pressure on it to keep the pressure on the wound so it will stop the bleeding. After you have covered it up, you can either tuck it, or if this one sticks to itself. And you want to make sure that she can move her hand and that she's not losing any circulation on her hand. So you can ask her, can you move your hand? Do you feel any tingling in your hand?
Good.
If she says that it's fine, then we can just leave that there. And if she feels the need to, then she can also go to the emergency room right after you've done just patching her up. After you're through with wrapping her hand up, we have to dispose of the gloves and all the bloody that's in it. So you want to start off by pinching the side of your wrist, flipping it inside out, making sure that you grab this one with the wrist that's still covered by the glove. Grab the clean side from the inside, and then you pull and make sure that you grab the clean side. Then you want to put it in a plastic bag or something where other people can get to it and you can spread the germs from the blood, because a lot of diseases can be spreaded through blood, either to the patient or from the patient to you. So make sure you be careful with that. That is why gloves are important. Hi, my name is Christian Marion, and today I'll be showing you how to splint a broken arm. This is Julie, and today she has a broken arm. She says that she feels some grinding somewhere around her arm. She's not sure where it is, but she wants some support on her arm, so we're going to splint it. A splint is something that will provide structural and physical support to the broken arm. So we're gonna first set this up right here, and there's a rest over here. I don't know if you can see, but she's gonna rest it on that while I tie off the wrist part of her arm so it doesn't slide back and forth. We're gonna tie that off, not too tight, but just enough to where it won't shift around. We'll do the same thing to the part where the elbow is, just so it can stay together. The splint can stay together to the arm. The next part we do is you grab any piece of cloth. It can be from rags to bandanas to pillowcases, and we're gonna fold it into a triangular shape. The triangular shape, the tip of the triangle, we are going to tie a knot there. With this knot, you'll be able to provide a little hole or space where the elbow can rest on. So if she can turn, we are going to put the little space between the elbow, and we're going to run this piece through her chest. Let me scooch it over. Through her chest, making sure that the arm stays perfectly together, and this piece is going up here. We're gonna tie it at the back of her neck. Sorry. Making sure that the arm stays put. And so to make sure that whenever she's moving or something, it's not wobbling around, we're going to tie a piece of cloth right there to make sure that it doesn't move around or wiggle around when she's moving or something. And yeah, that's how you put on a splint on a broken arm.